안녕하세요. Cami Teaches Korean'의 Cami 선생님입니다. Hi guys! Welcome back to the Cami Teaches Korean YouTube channel. At ito na po ang video natin tungkol sa Sino-Korean numbers or a extended lesson po siya para sa mga large Sino-Korean numbers. Alam ko po marami po gusto matuto magbasa ng mga Sino-Korean numbers na mahahaba, mga malalaking number, yung mga 100,000, million, 10 million to 100 million, no? So I think a lot of you guys are very curious, how do you read these numbers? So we will cover that po today before we move to chapter 10. So sa Sino-Korean numbers po, i-review po muna natin. Actually, na-cover ko na po siya previously in, I think, chapter 8 or chapter 9. I already forgot, no? So dito sa Sino-Korean numbers, let's just review. Numbers 1 to 10 po muna. Kung kilala nyo po siya, this is sana of twice. Kasi ito po yung il, i, sam, sa, sana. Il, i, sam, sana. So, yan po si twice member sana. So, yun. So, kung na-entertain po kayo dito, let's go to the numbers po. Numbers 1 to 10, let's review. So, numbers 1 to 10, let's go. Il, il, i, 삼, 삼, 사, 사, 오, 오, 육, 육, 칠, 칠, 팔, 팔, 구, 구, 10, 10. Ayan, ang numbers 1 to 10 po, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in our previous lesson po, I was able to teach you how to read the numbers, I think, until the thousands. So our goal for today is to be able to read the numbers up to a large number hanggang 100 million po. But first, saan po ba ginagamit ang mga Sino-Korean numbers? So ang Sino-Korean numbers po, ginagamit po siya sa date for the year, month, and day. Alright, so sa date po, year, month, and day. Sa oras, kung alam nyo na po yun, sa oras po, pang minutes and seconds lang po siya. So yung 24 hours dun sa relo, sa clock, we use the native Korean numbers for the hour. But for the minutes, seconds, nasa Sino-Korean po siya. Tapos pag sa pera, we use the Sino-Korean. So, dito po papasok yung mga large numbers because yan po yung halaga ng makukuha yung salary if you start working in Korea. Kasi 2 million won, I think, is the current average salary kung wala pa pong OT or holiday pay. No? So, money is a big factor in learning the large Sino-Korean numbers. And sa contact number naman po, usually pag sasabihin natin yung mga cellphone number 0999, 'di ba? So per digit po yung contact number. Same with Korea, it's a per digit po. So if you want to say 0999, then you just say gong, gu, gu, gu. Ganyan lang po siya. So contact number is very easy. For the address po, pag may unit number ang bahay or ang apartment condo, yung building number ng apartment complex, yung zip code, dun po gagamitin yung Sino-Korean numbers. At sa servings din ng pagkain. Kasi, di ba, pag may servings po, 1 serving for 1 person, 2 servings for 2 persons, di ba? Yung serving ng pagkain, good for how many people, yan po, Sino-Korean din ang gamit. Dimensions and unit measurements, meters, centimeters, kilometers, kilograms, yan po ang gamit kasi yung metric system. So, since metric system ang gamit, easier to use the Sino-Korean. So, when you're measuring something, even if it's inches or feet, usually Sino-Korean pa rin po ang gamit for the dimensions and unit measurements. Pag sa ranking at sa level ng tao, ganyan din. We also use the Sino-Korean. Tapos, pag sa temperature or yung degrees, yung angulo, we also use Sino-Korean. So, Sino-Korean numbers actually is the pang-everyday talaga. For everyday communication, we use a lot of Sino-Korean numbers. So, kung kailangan nyo pong i-practice kung paano sabihin ang height and weight mo, then you know Sino-Korean is the way to go. But for now, ang goal po natin para dito sa video na to ay para makabasa po tayo ng mga large Sino-Korean numbers for money. Right? So, let's practice first yung tens digit po natin. If you can recall, how do we make numbers 11 to 19? So, madali lang po ito, guys. Ang 11 to 19 lang naman po is just 10 plus whatever digit siya. Okay, so yung numbers 11 to 19, i-combine nyo po yung 10 with the other number. So if you want to make the number 11, all you need to do is put 10 plus 1. So in Korean po, ang 10 ay ship, ang 1, il. So 10, ship, il, 1. Ship, il, shibil. So 11, shibil. So ngayon, explain ko lang po, bakit naging shibil imbis na ship il? Kasi nandito po na ship, tapos il. Bakit naging shibil? Bakit? So let me explain. We have the resyllabification rule or yung akyat bahay rule po. So pag nagbabasa po kasi tayo ng mga Korean words, to make it more smooth, to make it more fluid ang pagbabasa ng Korean, when you encounter batchim, so ito po yung mga consonant sa ilalim, dito sa first syllable, this is one syllable, this is the second syllable. Doon sa katabing syllable po, meron po tayong circle. So itong iyong consonant, that is the circle consonant iyong. It has no sound po. Mukha siyang number 0 kasi no sound, wala siyang sound po. So ang mangyayari po dito, due to the resyllabification rule, ang mga batchim po sa ilalim ay aakyat po sa taas. So, dahil aakyat po siya doon sa initial placement doon sa second syllable, yung letter P sound po niya dito sa batchim, babalik po sa initial sound niya. So, this consonant na ang initial ay B at yung final sound ay P. So, yung B sound po ang susundan dahil nag-akyat na po siya. Hindi na po siya ship-il. Hindi na siya ship-il lang. So, it is shibil. Shibil. So, shibil. Nag-akyat na siya. So, we don't change the spelling. We only read it differently. So, ito pong B, akyat dito. So, imbis na ship-il, magiging shibil na siya. Gets po ba? So, that's what we call the resyllabification rule. So, shibil is number 11. Let's go to 12. So, 12 po is just 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2, ship, E. So, ship, 10, E, 2. Together, shibi, shibi, shibi. So, ito, resyllabification, akyat pa rin po siya kasi circle pa rin po ito. So, akyat po siya dito, shibi, shibi. Ayan, so 12 na po siya, shibi. Our last example po, 13. So, again, same formula po. 10 plus number lang po siya. 10 plus 3, ship plus sam, shipsam, shipsam. 13. Shipsam. 선생님, sabi mo, kailangan niyang bumalik sa initial sound niya. Bakit bumalik siya sa ship? Kasi po, itong second syllable po, circle ba to? Hindi. 'Di ba? So, dahil hindi po siya circle, it does not apply. Yung resyllabification or akyat rule natin, it only applies pag ang katabi ay circle consonant. So, itong yung consonant, we will apply the resyllabification. For every other consonant po, just read it as normal. So, final sound lang po siya ng P. Ship, sam. Shipsam. So, 13. Alright, so let's review how do we make the 20, 30, 40, up to 90. So, these are the tens digits. So, what we do, we still apply the ship na number, pero nasa unahan na po siya. So, if you want to make 20, all you need to do is to get the first digit na 2, 2 times 10. So, dapat marunong kayo sa mathematics. So, 2 times 10, E plus ship. So, E ship. So, 20 ay E ship. When we go to number 30, ganyan lang din. Number times 10. So, 3 times 10, sum ship. So, 3 times 10, sum ship. Sum ship lang po ang 30. Oh, so easy. Madali naman siya, no? So, let's try our last example po, yung 90. Ganyan lang din, digit times 10. So, 9 times 10, gu plus ship. Gu ship 90. So, gu 9, 10, ship, gu ship 90. So, how do we mix the numbers po? So, when we mix the numbers, kung gagawa po kayo ng numbers 21 hanggang 99, so we just need to combine the rules that you learned earlier. So, uunahin nyo lang po muna ang bigger number. So, always start with the biggest number po. So, sa Korean, Sino-Korean numbers, unahin yung larger number po. So, simulan po muna natin yung 20, no? Bago po yung 1, simulan yung 20 na. So, 2 times 10 muna. So, 2 times 10, and then yung next digit po na 1 plus 1. So, E, 2, 10, ship, il, 1. So, E, shipil. E, shipil. E, ship, 20, il, 1. So, 21 po ito. E-shibil. E-shibil. So, hindi sa e-ship, il. Hindi. Resyllabification rule. Itong bilp na to sa batchim, transfer here. So, imbis na e, ship, il. Ang basa nun, ito po ay e-shibil. Because of resyllabification rule po. E-shibil. Let's try 37. So, sa 37, again, unahin po muna yung larger number before the smaller number. So, larger number first, 30, tapos 7. 30, 3 times 10, tapos add nyo po yung 7. So, sum, ship, chill. Sum, ship, chill. So, for the 37 na number, sum, ship, chill po siya in Sino-Korean. Are you doing okay so far? Kaya pa po ba? So, what we'll do, we will give a practice round. May practice round po tayo. Please pause the video if you would like to practice first. So, you can pause right now. I will give you 5 seconds to make sure to pause before I share the answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, kung ayaw nyo po mag-spoiler, pause nyo na po. So, now, what are the correct answers dito sa ating practice round? So, for the first side of the practice, numbers 1 to 5, naka-Hangul. Naka-Korean po siya. So, you need to write it in the English number. So, you need to write the correct digit. So, when we read E-ship-gu, E-ship-gu, basahin po muna yung larger number before the smaller number. So, E-ship-gu, E-ship-gu. Yan, 29 po siya. E-ship-gu for number 2, sa-ship, 40, o 5. Sa-ship-o, 45. Number 3, o-shim-yuk, o-ship, 50, yuk, chil, o-shim-yuk, 56. O-shim-yuk. So, this is a nasalization rule po. So, I'm reading this as a letter M. O-shim-yuk. Number 4, 88. So, 88. 88. So, careful po tayo sa piyup. So, itong consonant na to, hindi siya pal. Hindi ito pal, pal. So may hangin po siya. Pal. 88. 88. And last, 5, 30. 31. Okay, let's move on to numbers 6 to 10 po. So, 17, 59, 99, 68, and 72. Let's read it na po. Paano natin ihahanggul to? How do we write it in Korean? So, first 17 is shipchil. Shipchil. For 17, we have shipchil. Number 7, 59, oship. So, for the 50, oship. And then, ku. Oshipku. Number 8, 99 po. Unahin yung large number, big number muna. Guship. And then, small number, ku. Number 9, 68. So, 68 po. Big number first, yukship. And then, last digit, pal. Yukship-pal. Yukship-pal. So, 68. And last, 72 po for number 10. Big number muna, 70. 70 and then 2. E. 70. 70. So, share in the comments, how many did you get right po? So, from numbers 1 to 10, hopefully, naka 10 out of 10 po tayo. So, for this practice round, hopefully, nagigets nyo na po kung paano mag-combine ng Sino-Korean numbers, at least for the tens digit. So, when we move on to the larger Sino-Korean numbers, we have the 100 and 1,000 na word. So, ang 100 and 1,000 po sa Korean language, ang 100 ay baek. Ang 1,000 ay chon. So, baek already means 100. Ang chon already means 1,000. Kaya po, sa baek at chon, hindi na natin kailangan lagyan ng il. We do not need to apply il sa baek or sa chon. Kasi itong dalawang word na to already means 100 and 1,000. So, redundant na po siya pag naglagay pa tayo ng il kay baek and chon. These are words on their own already. They have their own meaning na ng 100 and 1,000. Hindi na kailangan lagyan ng il. But, when we start making larger numbers po, for example, 200 ang gusto mong sabihin. So, paano po yon yung 200? So, what we do, same lang po dun sa tens digit, we just mathematics. Magmamat lang po tayo, guys. So, ang 2 times 100, ano po yan? That is E baek. E for 2, baek for 100, E baek, ang 200 po. E baek. E baek. So, 200 po. E baek. So, no different po doon sa tens digit po natin when we make 20, 30, 40 hanggang 90. All you need to do is put the single digit before the word, right? So, ganyan lang din po sa 100 and 1,000. Just put the single digit before the 100 or before the 1,000 para gawin nyo pong 2,000, 3,000 hanggang 9,000. So, 200 until 900, alam nyo na kung paano gawin. So, E baek for 200, Sam baek for 300, Sa baek for 400 hanggang O baek, Yuk baek, Chil baek, Pal baek, and lastly, Gu baek pang 900. So, when we start adding more numbers, so yung hundreds, okay, gets na po natin. So, may hundreds, pero paano po pag may digit pa doon sa dulo niya? So, here, 305. So, pag may butas po dito, what do we do? Do we still say ship? Magsasabi pa tayo ng ship? No need. So, you just apply whatever is the biggest number first. Tapos, pag may 0 dito, we don't need to apply. Hindi na natin kailangan sabihin ang ship dito sa gitna because there is no ship, there is no 10. What is the digit here? Wala naman. So, 305, edi 300 is the largest digit. 300 muna, wala namang 10, so skip nyo po yung ship. Yung 5 na ang last digit. So, Sam, Pek, O, 300, 300. So, hindi siya bek-o, 300. Because of resyllabification, guys. Again, uulitin ko po. Pag may resyllabification or akyat rule, yung batchim po, pag may kataping circle, ililipat nyo lang po dito yung sound. Babalik po siya doon sa initial sound po niya. So, this consonant po has the initial sound G. It's a soft letter G. So, peko. Hindi siya bego. Okay? Hindi siya go. Hindi siya masyadong matigas na go. So, it should be peko. So, it's a between sound ng G and K. In between po siya. 300, 300, 300, 300, 305. So, now, more numbers po. 376, for example. So, dito, bumalik na po, may number sa gitna. So, what do? Always translate first the largest number. Okay? So, wag po tayo mag-start dun sa dulo. Let's start from the largest number first. So, it's easier to translate. So, unahin po yung 300 muna. So, 3 times 10 po siya. So, Sam, Bek. Diba? Ang 70 naman, 7 times 10 po yan. So, 70 is chill. And then, ship for the 10. Yung last digit natin na 6, ayan sa dulo, lagyan lang po ng 6. So, yuk. So, sambek for the 300, chill ship for the 70, yuk para sa last digit na single digit, yuk. Sambek chill shim yuk. Sambek chill shim yuk. So, yung shim po na ito, because of the Y vowel dito, because of Y vowel, nagiging letter M sound po ito. So, there are nasalization rules po in Korean language. Hindi lang resyllabification, meron po tayong nasalization, tensification, mga liquidation na reading rules. Wala pa po akong video regarding that, but hopefully I'll be able to make a video about the reading rules in Korean. But for now, kung ano po yung naka-romanize dito is already the most natural reading in Korean. So, 삼백칠십육 is the most natural way to read it. 삼백칠십육. 376. 376. Okay, nag-water break lang po ako before we go to our next example. Applying the thousands na digit na. So, we have 1,234. So, always start with the largest number first. So, may 1,000 po tayo. But wait, 1,000? Ang 1,000 po, kailangan ba maglagay ng il o hindi? Do you remember? Dito po, we don't need to put il pag may bek or chon. Basta 100 or 1,000 does not need the il anymore. So, pag 1,000 po, edi 1,000 lang po siya. Chon. Diba? Tapos, ang 200, just need to make the 200 using bek. So, i, bek. And we have the 30 plus 4. So, it's 1,000, then 200, tapos 30, tapos 4. So, always start with the biggest number first. So, biggest number, chon. Next number, 200. Then 30 and 4. So, chon. Ito po, ibek for the 200. 30, samship. And our single digit na 4, sa. So, 1,234 po ay chon. Ibek, samship, sa. 1,234. Ayun. So, per number po tayo. So, 1,000, 100, tens, tapos yung ones. 1,234. Kaya pa po ba? So, we still have more numbers to go. And let's try one more example. So, we have 1,111. So, dito po puro 1111. So, what do we do? So, dito po, kailangan lang po natin i-split lang. What is the largest number? 1,000. Diba po? So, i-split lang po natin yung 1,000 doon sa 100. Ayan po. Tapos, yung 10 natin, 10, our last digit, 1. So, 1,110, 1, 11. So, chon. Yan. So, 1,000 naman po ito. We don't need to put the il. Ang 100, ganyan din. Hindi kailangan lagyan ng il. Pag 100 lang. So, bek. Ship for 10, il for 1. So, 1,111 po ay chon, bek, shibil. Chon, bek, shibil. Chon, bek, shibil. So, resyllabification. Akyat lang po siya dyan. Chon, bek, shibil. Chon, bek, shibil for 1,111. Okay. So, one more example. Marami pong nagtatanong kung paano i-translate ang year of birth nila. So, that's one of the most common questions I get sa aking Facebook page po, sa Cami Teaches Korean. So, here, I hope you'll be able to learn how to say your year of birth on your own. So, one example po, 1999. 1,999 or 1999. Ito po yung year of birth, baby, sa iba dyan. So, 1999, paano natin sasabihin siya in Sino-Korean numbers in Korean po? So, always with the largest number first, we have the chon, then 900, tapos 99. So, unahin po yung 1,000. 1,000, again, chon lang po siya. So, chon. Ang 900 po, kunin nyo po yung gu, lagyan ng bek. Gubek is 900. So, gubek, 900. Pag 90, guship. So, gu and ship. So, guship, 90. Guship, and our last single digit, gu. 1999 or 1,999 ay chon. Gubek, guship, gu. One more time, chon. Gubek, guship, gu. So, if you want to say your year of birth, lagyan nyo lang po ng nyan. Nyan. So, for the year, nyan. So, if your year of birth is 1999, edi, chon gubek guship gunyan, ang year of birth mo, year 1999. Kung magtanong pa kayo dyan sa comment section, how do I say 1995? Eh di alam nyo na po, palitan nyo lang yung gu, yung 9 dito ng 5. Eh di, chon gubek guship o na po siya. So, you just need to replace the last digit if you need to. Tapos, kung 80s ang birth year mo, palitan nyo lang po yung guship for palship para maging 80 na po siya. So, palship and whatever ending digit po yung birth year nyo. Basta nyon is the year. Nyon, year po yan. So, whatever is your year of birth, lagyan nyo lang po ng nyon for year in Korean. So, I think this will be our final example po. What if 2023? May butas po dito sa hundreds. Paano natin babasahin to? 2023, walang 100. So, hindi siya naka-highlight, right? So, kung wala pong digit sa 100, you don't need to translate it. Hindi kailangan lagyan ng bek kasi wala namang bek na kailangan dito sa 2023. So, what we will do, just have the 2,000, thousands, skip the 100 kasi wala namang siyang value. Yung 20, lagyan nyo dito, tapos 3. So, 2023, ichon. So, yung 2,000, i times chon. Ichon. So, 2,000, isip, for 20, isip, and the last digit, 3, sam. 2023. And our word for year, nyan. Ay, bakit ganyan? Ay, pangit ng handwriting ko. One more time. For the year, should be nyan. 년. So that's 년 for year. So 2023년 2023 or year 2023. 2023년. Year 2023. If you were born in the year 2002, paano sabihin yon? 2002 lang po siya. So, ichon, i. And then, lagyan nyo po ng nyon for the year. So, ichon, i. Nyon. If you were born in 2002. Maraming ng bata ngayon gusto din mag-apply ng EPS topic. Right? Ayan. So, na-cover na po natin hanggang thousands. So, dito po sa practice round na to, I have 5 different numbers already in Korean language. Isulat nyo lang po into digits. So, I'll give you a few seconds to pause the video para magawa nyo po siya on your own before I share the answer. So, I'll give you 5 seconds to pause right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ayan. So, starting now, tingnan po natin, ano nga ba ang tamang sagot dito sa mga practice words po, yung mga practice numbers. So, number 1, we have Peggy. Peggy. So, ang Peggy, 102 po siya. 102, Peggy. Peggy. Number 2, 사백구. 사백구. So, 사백 is the 400. 구, 9. So, 백, 100. E for the 2. Next, number 3, 631. 631. 600 for the 600. 30 for 30. 1. 631, 631. Next for 2348. 2000, 300, 40, 48. 8. So, 2,348 ang number 4. And our last example po, 1989. One more time, 1989. So, we have 1000 over here na 1,000. 900 for 900. 80, 80. 9. So, 1989, 1989. Yun. So, that's our practice round. Nakuha niyo po ba ang tamang sagot dito sa numbers 1 to 5? We have another practice round po. So, this time, from digits, translate niyo po siya into Korean. So, I'll give you time now to pause the video po and I will share the answers in 5 seconds. So, that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, if you don't want me to share the answers yet, pause the video para makagawa kayo ng sagot nyo to make the answer. So, now I will explain how do we translate all of this into Korean. Hala, nagkamali. 6, 7, bumalik sa 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 707. 707 po, of course, we will always start with the largest digit first. So, always start with the largest. So, 700. Wala namang 10, so no need to put 10, then 7. 700 and chill. So, 700, chill. 824, always start with the largest digit, 800. So, 800. Then, 2 for 20, 20. And last, 4, 4. So, 824. Yan ang 824. So, next, we have 1997 or 1,997. So, 1,000, we start with the largest number, 1,000. Ayan. So, 1,000 po. Next, 900, 900. 90, 90. And 7, 7. 1997. 1997 or 1997. 1997. Next, 2001 po. So, ang largest digit natin ay 2,000. 2,000. Ang 100 at 10, wala namang value. So, skip na po natin. We have 1 over here. 2,000 po siya. 2001. 2,000. 2001. And last, 5,503. Always start with the largest number, largest digit. 5,000. Next, 500. 500. And our last digit, 3. 3. 5,503. Were you able to get 10 out of 10? Sana, naka 10 out of 10 po kayo dito sa practice round natin ng Sino-Korean numbers until the thousands digit po. So now, what we will do is learn more about the Sino-Korean numbers, but this time, for the larger Sino-Korean numbers, yung hanggang million na po tayo. So, what we have learned so far is the 10, 100, 1,000, tapos moving on po tayo to the 10, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million. But I want to share with you guys na dito po sa Sino-Korean numbers, sa large numbers, kaya nakakalito po siya kasi po we are trying to translate from English to Korean. Tama po ba? We are trying to translate the number from English to Korean, so we get confused paano natin iko-Korean yung mga numbers na to. So I want you to look here, dito sa left side po. This is the English translation. Yung English way po para sa mga numbers na to. 10, 100. Yung 1,000 po, dito po may comma. After the 3 zeros, dito po 1 and then 3 zeros, thousands na po siya. So, ang point of reference po natin sa English ay 1,000. Kaya po, pag sa next na susunod na digit po, from 1,000, yung next na highest niya ay 10,000 po. This is what we learned sa elementary, no? So, ang 1,000 naging 10,000 na. Kaya ito 10 kasi yung 3 digits symbolizes, ayun. So, symbolizes po the 1,000. Itong 3 digits na po. 'Di ba? So, 1,000 po ito. So, 10,000 siya. So, may 10 dito. 100,000 kasi ito po yung 100, tapos ito po yung nagre-represent ng 1,000. So, 100,000. After ng 100,000, nakaabot na po tayo sa million. So, pag 1 million po siya, kaya may 1 dito, and then we have the 6 digits to make the million. So, 1 million to, and then moving to 10, so 10 million, and then moving to 100 million, ito po siya. This is the English way po. Tama? English po ito, we are not learning English. We are learning Korean. So now, sa next slide po, these are the Korean numbers. So, starting sa 10, ship po siya. Alam nyo na yan. This is the Korean way, ship, bek. Pag sa 1,000, chon. Then, when we move to 10,000, we have a word called man. Sa susunod po, sa 100,000, we have shipman. We read shipman as shimman. Okay? Kaya meron po akong shimman dito. Ina-apply ko po yung nasalization. So anyways, I read this as shimman. Ito po yung natural way of reading. Shimman ang 100,000. Ang 1 million ay bengman. Ang 10 million ay chonman. Tapos, ang 100 million ay ok. By the way, ang bekman po na to ay bengman ang basa niya because of nasalization rules ulit. Shimman, bengman, ito po may nasalization sila. So now, kung pansin nyo po, the Korean way, may point of reference din po siya. Kanina, ang point of reference natin ay 1,000. So dito po sa 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, ito po siya. Yung 3 digits, 3 digits, 3 digits, this is our point of reference na 1,000. Kasi, pag naka 10,000 na po siya, this is the 10. Ang 100,000, this is the 100. And then, we move on to a new word na million. This is the English way. Again, emphasizing po, this is English. Sa Korean, yung point of reference po natin ay nasa man. So we have man, man, man. So what is the point of reference man? Ito ba dito sa 3 zeros? No, it's not the 3 zeros. Ang point of reference po natin ay actually 4 zeros. So what I will do po, tatanggalin ko muna ang comma. Because it gets confusing. Yung comma po kasi, yung comma po dito sa gitna, is for reference doon sa thousands natin. Kaya po may comma dito to separate the thousands in English. But again, this is not English. So what we will do, tinanggal ko muna yung comma so that you don't get confused with the Korean and English words. Alright, so tinanggal ko muna. Ngayon, adjust ko siya. I just moved the zeros. Okay? So dito, sa 10, 100, and 1,000, I removed the 1,000 here. Tinanggal ko yung comma, tinanggal ko yung space. So our point of reference, as I said earlier, nasa man po siya. So we will always look at the 4 digits. So ang basis po sa Korean way, quote-unquote Korean way of learning Sino-Korean numbers po, ang point of reference ay man. So ang man po is every 4 digits. 4 digits, 4 digits, 4 digits. So dito sa 4 digits po na yan, pag may man na po, this is our 10,000. So, il man. Tapos, after ng il, ano ba yung next digit after il? We have ship, di ba? May 10 po tayo. Ano to? May 10 po siya. Kaya po, shipman po siya, shipman, because this is our ship. Tapos, itong 4 digits na yan ay man. So, itong man po, hindi na siya mauulit. Okay? Man is said once in the whole number. So, I'm just showing this to you as visualization lang po. Para nakita nyo, bakit shipman, bekman, at chonman. Sorry, I will nasalize it na. Shipman, bekman, chonman. Kasi po, itong ship, bek, chon, ship, bek, chon. Yan po, ang ship, bek, chon. So, in our next slide, let me put some color. I-add ko lang siya. So, our point of reference nga po, dun sa English kasi, thousands po siya. Kaya po, pag tumataas yung number, nagiging 10,000, 100,000. In Korean, our point of reference is every 4 digits. And man for 10,000, ang point of reference natin. Kaya pag nasa man ka na, after chon, shipbek chon, you go to man. After man, uulit si shipbekchon. Yan po. So, man, nandito na siya. And then, shipbekchon, umulit po. After you complete the shipbekchon, we have a new word, our new point of reference, nasa ok. Kasi pag naka-ok ka na, you have achieved 8 digits before this new number. This single one over here, ang ok representative natin. So, this represents ok, this represents man. Okay, so it's hard to look at it this way, so we need to identify lang. Translation did not change, okay? I'm just letting you know po that the Korean way, how they look at numbers is different to how English speakers look at numbers po. Magkaiba po talaga siya. Kaya it's understandable na confusing po for a beginner. So here, dito sa English po, yung point of reference nga natin ay nagsisimula sa 1,000. Kaya may 10,000 at 100,000 po tayo. But for the Korean way kasi, our point of reference starts with man. It starts with the 10,000. So after you reach man, bumabalik po tayo dun sa shipbekchon. So shipbekchon po dito, and then after chonman, you enter into the ok value na 100 million po siya. Kaya nakaka-confuse po kasi tingnan mo, 100 million pero sa point of reference in the Korean way, ok na po siya. So you don't read it as 100 million, it's read as il-ok. It's 1 ok. So this one is 1 man. So 10,000 siya pero in Korean, il-man. Man. So, it's better po that we apply apply na lang po muna natin ang larger Sino-Korean number. So, I put it here to every 4 digits po, every 4 placement, nandito po siya. And then, the next 4 placement, nandito po siya. And then, our highest value na 100 million ay nandito po. So, hindi naman siya nag-iba. This is still 100 million. This is still 1,000. This is still 100. This is still 10,000. Pero yung Korean word po, ito siya. Chon, bekship man. Chon, bekship. And then, our single digit kung ano man po ito. So, our first example, we have 10,460. 10,460. If there is a digit dito sa man, we read the digit po. But, here, pag nasa man po tayo, optional, nalagyan nyo po ng il. So, ang same lang po siya sa bek, tsaka chon, dun sa 100 and 1,000 natin, we do not need to put il dito sa man. It's optional po. Later, I will explain more. But for now, man, we can say it alone. So, pag 10,000 lang po, it's just man. So, man, tapos, sa chon, wala namang value, so skip nyo lang. Punta na po tayo sa bek, sabek for 400, yukship for 60, and then, wala na pong single digit. So, 10,460 po ay man, sabek, yukship. Man, sabek, yukship. Okay, so yan po. Dito, wala namang value ang chon, so no need to say any chon na number. 10,460, man, sabek, yukship. So let's try this example po. 11,111. So 11111. So paano natin basahin to? 11,111. So we have man, chon. So, chon, no need to put il. Hindi na kailangan maglagyan ng il. So, this is just chon. Ang bek, again, pag 1 po siya, no need to put il ulit. So, chon bek. Ang ship, yan, ship lang. 11 po, il. Shibil. So, man, chon bek shibil. 11,111. Man, chon bek shibil. Okay, another example. 23,109. So, man muna, larger number po before moving to the smaller numbers. Largest number first, iman. So, iman. So, 20,000. So, 23,000. So, kailangan natin lagyan ng 3,000 po, samchon. So, samchon po ito, 3,000. Ang bek, pag 100, no need to put il. So, diretso na pong bek. Samchon bek, and our last value, gu. Kasi wala namang ship dito, no need to put ship. Gu na po diretso. Samchon bek gu. So, 23,109, iman, samchon bek gu. Next, so we have a larger number now. We have, how do I read this? Minsan kailangan ko rin muna mag-pause, no? Before I read it po. So this is 24, tama, 24,908,750. So 24 million po siya. So dito po, pag nakaabot na po tayo sa large number na to, so, i-chon. So, yung chon, bekshim, man is only said once. Man is always going to be here. So, basta po, pag may higher value dito sa grupo na to, always include man. So, palaging pong merong man. Kahit 0 po yan, this is our point of reference po. Basta po may numbers, may digits kasama dito sa grupo na to, we will always include man. Okay? Dito po, hindi siya mawawala. Kahit naka-zero po siya, we will always include man in this group po. Basta may value po ito. Kung 0, 0, 0, 0 po yan, kung wala naman pong value po dito, edi hindi naman kailangan basahin to. Okay? So, dito po, dahil may mga value po ang grupo na to, so we need to read man. Okay? So, start. 2,000 po. 2,000. Dito, 2,000. 400, 400. Then, 90, 90, and then always include man. Kasi po, ang gusimman means 900,000. Gusimman. Ang sabek man means 4 million. So, sabek gusimman means 4,900,000 ang ibig sabihin nun. Pag may ichon po siya, edi that's 20. So, ichon sabek gusimman is 24,900,000 siya. So, man needs to be included in this group. Tapos, the second group po na ito, basahin natin yung chon, 8,000. Then, 750, 700, 700, 50 ay 50. So, this value po, 24,908,750 ay 2,498,750. Ang haba, no? So, hopefully you can use this pattern as practice po. You can try making your own Korean numbers po using this pattern. Let's try another practice po. 50,567,999. So, we always start with the largest number po, largest group po muna. So, this one po, 5,000. Dito sa BEC, same lang po dito sa group na to, pag ang BEC walang value, no need to read naman. Itong yung naka-highlight po, we read it if it's with value. Okay? So, itong naka-highlight naman, we always read it. Dito sa BEC, hindi na kailangan. So, 5,000, skip, 50, so 50, and 6, yung man. So, 5,000, 50, yung man. So, nasa 50,560,000. So, yung 7,000, meron po tayo dito. In the next group, 7,000. Kubek for 900, kubek. Gusip for 90, gusip. And our last value, gu. So, to read this whole number na 50,567,999, 5,056,7,999. So now, before we have our last few examples dito ng large Sino-Korean number, ang ok at man po, we read it with the number il. So dito sa man at ok, we include the il na 1. When you read man, itong 10,000 na to, man, the older generation, they say il man. Ayan, madalas, ang older generation po, they will read this as ilman. So, usually, ang older generation nga ilman, but in everyday Korean, yung mga younger generation na po, kasi already known na ang man already means 10,000. Pag sinabi nyo na po yung 10,000 na man, then you don't need to put il, usually. So, man by itself, you can just say man. But it's okay to say ilman or man lang. It's okay to say both. So, it's walang kaso na sabihin po yung ilman. And when you read the ok, 100 million, we say irok. So, 1 ok, irok, that's 100 million. 100 million na ang ibig sabihin nun. Irok. So, to read this entire number po, 111,111,111. Ang haba niya. We read this irok. So, irok. Then, chon. So, chon, we don't need to say il. Hindi na kailangan ng il. Ang chon, bek, ship numbers don't need the il. So, chon, bek, ship, tapos il man. So, chon, bek, shibil man. Chon, bek, shibil. So, irok, chon, bek, ship, il man. Chon, bek, ship, il. So, irok, chon, bek, shibil man. Chon, bek, shibil. 111,111,111. Ang hahaba talaga niyan. So, we have one last example po for our ok example. So, 200 million po ito. So, yung ok natin, iok. So, iok, 200 million po siya agad. Then, 9,000. So, guchon, guchon, bek, ship, oman. Kubek. Sorry. Ako din confused na ako. So, guchon, bek, guship, oman. There we go. So, this is 291,950,000. So, 291 million po ang laki. Iok, guchon, bek, guship, oman. And then, whatever currency, won. Kung sana peso yan, no? So, iok, guchon, bek, guship, oman. And that's our last part for the Sino-Korean numbers, for the large Sino-Korean numbers. Hopefully, may natutunan po kayo dito. Medyo masakit po talaga sa ulo ang mga numbers, but I think kaya naman po talaga basta i-practice lang. So, you can use the pattern that I showed you in the slide. Also, shout out kay Hangul Formula kasi po, he also taught the same strategy on how to read Korean numbers. Ganyan din po ang turo niya sa mga students. So, please go follow him. I'll share his page dito sa description box ng YouTube so that you can also check out his channel and check out his Facebook page po. I-support din po natin siya kasi magaling din po at magturo si Hangul Formula. Alright, so, this is the end of the Sino-Korean numbers, na large Sino-Korean numbers. We will be moving on to Chapter 10, Part 1. So, I'll see you in the next YouTube video po. Maraming salamat po. 감사합니다.